Hello, everyone who has joined in today. So, as a co founder of MentorMyBoard community, I am thrilled to introduce this new Mentor Insight series. This initiative is more than just a platform for sharing knowledge. It's a celebration of our global community where leaders come together, thrive together, and grow together. At Mentor My Board, we believe that leadership flourishes when supported by a network of like minded individuals, mentors, and authors committed to the excellence and sustainability for the growth. Through the series, we aim to connect, inspire, and empower leaders across the world, fostering a culture of continuous learning and impactful governance. Mentor My Board, Mentor My Board's journey, where these insights and transformations into the actions and the communities, into the catalyst for being a change in the governance landscape, is steadfast. And we are proud to introduce 90 plus mentors on the platform of Mentor My Board who are not only leading the governance through the front end, but are steadfast and committed to give you the most out of it. So, today in this spotlight or in these insight series, I would love to welcome Mr. Amith Ashokan, who has been our mentor, who has been with us since past, I think, over 4 years now, Amit, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes. And in the due course, he has gathered over 20 plus years of experience. He has been an advisor, a mentor, he has been a promoter of an organization, he has played various roles, across the governance landscape. And today with us is Amith Ashokan, who will be sharing with us his journey, his experiences, and his insights to empower the leaders for future growth. With this, Amit, I welcome to you and thank you for joining us. Amit, am I audible? I welcome you to join us. Thank you
Yeah,
so
you
much.
are. Sure. Yeah. In between, there was a slight jerk, but I think it's fine now.
Okay, perfect. So, are we ready? Should we start?
Yeah, we can definitely. Thanks. Gratitude to Mentor My Board team, the founders, Divya and Neha, for getting me on board for this session. Great thanks to you both.
And we are so pleased to have you with us, Amit. I remember initially, I think in the initial days when you became a member of the community, we also had an interaction like this over the video where you had shared your insights and the perspectives from the members' side. And today, after 4 or 5 years, you have become a mentor eventually on the platform, and you will be sharing your insights from the mentor's perspective. So I'm really happy to have this conversation with you again, and it will be a sheer pleasure and an excitement to share, different aspects of learning, may it be may it be AI, may it be IT that you have been a leader into for 20 plus years, or may it be, even your company, Unipolar Technologies. So would love to know your journey to start with. What has been your journey till date?
It's thank you once again. I would like to share like gratitude to my all my teachers, especially my late principal, Mrs. Suryavanshi. I did my schooling from Kidland English High School in Mumbai, and then graduation from KVPC. Now these were the pillars actually. They got us introduced to computers in say early 1995, and that's where I got interested in programming. That we started out with logo, then basic, that is beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. Those were formative years actually. Then I got into physics, took up 8085 programming, small building up computers and all. So I was really blessed to have many mentors on the way, like towards learning and growth. I would like to name a few of them, like Mr. Satish Patak. He's a scientist, an innovator. Then Mr. Puneet from JP Morgan Chase, the executive director. Mr. Deepesh Thakkar from Technobrain, director, the CFO. And Mr. Hassan Popat, director of Computech, Tanzania. And there are many mentors on the way I met, and I'm glad that I partnered out with Mr. Dev from Unipolar Technologies. Definitely, I would be looking out some very important people in my life, like my better half, my Rita, and my parents. Without their support, it would not be possible. You know that building is like to grow together. Without their support, it is not possible at all. And these
True.
people were
So true.
associated with me for over decades, actually. Now, yeah,
Wonderful, wonderful. And I truly believe without mentors in your life, it is difficult to grow. When we were kids, we had teachers whom we used to bounce off our thoughts and
exactly.
get perspective from them. When we grow, we need those mentors who kind of keep guiding us, keep us focused to a task, and who are there for us every time. So I so truly agree to whatever you're saying, and I truly resonate. And that is where we thought of creating this mentors pool at Mentor My Board as well, so that when people come to Mentor My Board, it is not only one or two people who are training and who are delivering everything, but it is the extensive experience of more than 2,000 man years on the platform of Mentor My Board, which kind of gives that collective wisdom to people. So thank you, Amit. And yes, with this, I wanted to understand. So, given your extensive background in the AI, machine learning, and data science, how do you foresee the technologies transforming from traditional business models to the new age, business entities that are coming up, new age startups that are coming up, which are so volatile in nature in the market that we are currently in? So in this VUCA world, since the startup phase has kind of boomed suddenly, how do you see the role of an IT or AI in this particular machine learning in this particular phase of businesses?
Say that's an interesting question, Divya. Every business these days have like AI has impacted every part of the world. Actually, every business part. Let it be films, let it be medicine, pharma, uh, data science, or any projects. Like you can see AI getting into the picture. So there are a lot of
Yeah,
personalization. First thing is any company doing business these days are focusing on personalization at scale. It's like AI machine learning, it enables business to deliver highly personalized experience to customers. So you can see there is vast amount of data, and whenever you log into Amazon or you try to figure out put some things in the cart, this AI will actually suggest you the person who bought XYZ also bought this. So that's how AI is driving recommendation, suggest you take a project so that each customer's unique are increasing. We have to be very particular page out. So business, we get right data, and it's to top focusing. Payment easy, so supply distribution will long time. Because changes like the long time. Because this kind of uh, this make a call from those banks. Did you do that this transaction at this time? So these are all automated routine tasks taken care by AI and ML. So there is no person behind who is checking out. And new revenue streams have been built because all new GPT, that is new pre-trained algorithms available. So there are not new revenue streams are built up. You can have other different sessions recorded and converted into
Amit, I'm sorry to interrupt here. Uh, Amit, I'm
yeah.
not being able to hear your voice clearly.
Is it? Am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah, now
Is
it is
it
audible.
is
Yeah.
it jerking in between? I
It
think it's
just
a
goes
network
off
challenge.
in between. Yeah, it
So
just
my
goes
pointer
off
is
in
like
between. Yeah.
I can find the same when I as well. Some network like uh, but I think it's good to go now.
Perfect. Would you want to just switch off the video and try for 2 or 3 minutes till the network gets stable?
You want okay, sure, sure. We'll do that. We'll check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes. Oh,
Maybe a minute or two till the
give me
network
a
is
moment.
stabilized. You can try to switch off the video and then possibly, I'll be able to hear your audio clearly.
Yes, is my voice clear now?
Now it is clear. Yes, Amit. Please go ahead. I'm sorry I've interrupted you in between because I lost your voice in between. So you can restart from
Right,
wherever
right.
you were.
So, uh, like your question was about like where do we foresee this technology transforming traditional business? So I just put out some
True.
pointers. One is personalization at scale, like understand customer behavior, focus on
Mm-hmm.
customer personalization. Second would be
Hmm.
drive with the proper data. That is, everything is driven by data. So everything should be crystal clear. Like what goes in goes out, garbage in, garbage out. So
True.
data should be clean. Okay. So companies can predict
Yeah.
analytics depending on what data they use for their uh, churning and insights. Okay. Then
Hmm.
automate routine tasks. So we can automate all this trigger SMS or sending out the WhatsApp engine. We can use all those things. This AI
Right.
and machine learning is using this. And we
Right.
need to find out new revenue streams. Like nowadays, you find all the GPTs, kind of GPTs, which can create text, you can create photographs. So these are all new revenue streams which are coming up.
True, true. In fact,
This
there are
can
a lot
really
of
help.
GPTs by the name of Scholar GPT, by the name of Presentations GPTs. So even you can prepare your entire presentation with slide by slide, kind of
Yes.
information. Everything is done automated.
And you can enhance customer engagement with using chatbots. Actually, chatbots can be 24 by 7 online. So AI
Right,
can help out.
right.
So no customer is left unattended. So these are some
True.
of the things which we can use to reshape the traditional business models.
Very true.
More
Very
customer
true.
centric and agile. Yeah.
Yeah, so true. And I'm sure that, in the businesses that are being so volatile, these things are really, really necessary. So, Amit, as we know that, you have this 20 plus years of experience in IT consulting, business
Yeah.
development, leadership. So, what are those key insights that you have gained that, you believe are crucial for guiding the members of this community of Mentor My Board? So let me tell you, we have a community of more than 2,500 people on the platform of Mentor My Board today. And we are growing. And what we envision is a community to build a community of 1 lakh directors here. Right. So, what are those key experiences or key skill sets that you would want to kind of, guide the members of Mentor My Board community on?
So I believe one important thing is adaptability and lifelong learning. That's a major thing any person on this planet should be working on, because if
True.
there is no lifelong learning, it becomes very difficult to understand new technology. It was earlier days, coming from typewriter to computer, many people were reluctant to learn computers. So imagine things without computers, or things without a mobile or a smartphone. These
True.
days, even grannies know how to operate mobile phone. They try to learn things.
Yeah.
So adaptability is the key for long term success. So that is how I also put my growth chart, and it should be customer centric. So are we adding value to the customers? Are we adding value to whoever we are meeting? Like if we are meeting together, am I adding value to your conversation or to the MMB board? That is what I see always.
Right.
Okay. Else, and it's all about empowering others. I really appreciate Neha, you and Divya for creating such a wonderful platform. You're all empowering people around, creating directors. It's great work actually. You've actually walked the talk. Leadership was all about empowering others. Actually, you've done a great thing. Kudos to you and your team.
Thank you so much,
So
Amit. But we are able to do it only because we have wonderful support of great mentors like you. So it
thank
is
you.
not easy to do it alone. And since we have this, wealth of experience with us, we are able to do our small bit towards this cause. But I truly believe that when you said, that learning and adaptability has to continue, I mean, it cannot stop. So I've seen a lot of directors or a lot of independent directors who do come into us and who say, ki, we need a board position. But as soon as they get a board position, they are kind of off. I mean, they stop their learning completely. So that is always what is kind of challenging for me, that, how can you stop learning when you are in a leadership role? So I truly believe that leadership and learning are indispensable, and hence leaders have to continuously learn something or the other.
Very true. Very true.
So
And we could use technology as a catalyst. It's not a solution. So every technology is a catalyst. So mobile phone is a catalyst, and chat gpt is a catalyst. It's not a solution. So whatever we get online, chat gpt, we just not directly use it then and there, because that also makes a lot of mistakes. It's still learning. So
true.
we have to use our mind to analyze what this chat gpt or this generative AI has given us. So
Right.
earlier, we were used to do coding on plain notepads, right? Now the integrated development environment came in. It was more easy. Now with ChatGPT, people are just copy pasting codes or snippets. It is a risky proposition actually. We have
Yes, and
to
you
check.
even come to know about it, right? I mean, if you read a chat GPT thing and if you read a personalized thing, you will come to know about the content and the context of it.
Yeah, other than the context, like it is like how valid is those pointers. We need to check that, because you have seen some cases like where a lawyer has submitted some documents related to a case with references. Those cases were all generated with ChatGPT, but those references were not existing at all. ChatGPT
Oh,
just cooked their own references, and it was just displayed to the lawyer. So we
oh
have to
my
be very
God.
careful. Yeah.
That's a serious business, another serious business altogether. So I truly understand and agree. In fact, we received a proposal from a company, where we had to give them some write up, in an extensive way, which was in form of a white paper. And when we sent it across to them, there were small one or two spelling errors in it. So they pointed out that if you would have used chat gpt, I mean, if I would have myself used chat gpt, I could have made it in a better way, that way. And then we actually went ahead and told him that you please go ahead and use the chat gpt and see the references and the results yourself, so that you understand what a personalized thing can do and what a chat gpt can do for you, and which is more valuable to you. And in fact, we don't want clients like those who kind of compare these things and do not understand the importance of a personalized, curated kind of a piece of information. So I truly agree to this. Yes, Ashok.
Uh, yes, I definitely, what you said is absolutely correct. But I would recommend that make use of AI. You can provide a framework. make use of that framework, but you have to check out the references, the pointers very clearly. Nobody should be copy pasting things directly. It should be referenceable. It should, like, you have to read through the lines again, because
True.
these are automatic robots, right? AI, ML algorithms, LLM models. There is no soul behind it. They may write anything. Okay, so we have to cross check that.
True. Very true. Coming up to your company, Unipolar Technologies, so that has successfully kind of catered to various sectors like the fintech, the hospitality, the e-commerce. So how does this cross-sector expertise make you a valuable mentor for the entrepreneurs, for the business leaders in these industries?
So yeah, I just told, like, I started out very early in my career around 1994. We were exposed to programming. Then we got into database, Fox Pro, Lotus 123. So that experience really helped us, helped me in specific. At Unipolar, we are just not doing a website, plain vanilla website. We understand the customer's needs. We truly check out that whatever we deliver, customer need to create a business out of it. So we are doing a e-commerce portal for a German company, and we have delivered it. Now we just check out whether they are able to do business. If they are facing any challenge or the business reach is not happening, we are fixing things, and that way only we get customers, repeat customers, and we are attached to them for lifetime. Okay,
Wonderful.
so we just do diverse industrial insights. Like, whenever we try to build a product, it's not touching one parameter. Uh, we check out whether it caters to kids, what age group, which region. So we have to various sectors to cater. We just check, put those pointers on documentation, and then find out. So it's all about customer experience in particular region or scaling strategies. Then best thing what we do at our place is we help teams to cross pollinate. So imagine a front end guy doing a back end work. Back end is,
Wonderful.
it's all about database and all. We
Right.
try to have a code review or make them work together, and that way
Correct.
we are able to groom them. And I believe I got this experience from one of my, I was working in East Africa in Tanzania bank. They department head used to always move the people in different roles, so that they understand the working correctly, so they know
True.
what kind of pain every individual goes through. So
True.
that is a very good way to understand or to create a good team. So we help groom the teams as well.
Nice. And in fact, you're not then over dependent on one person to perform a task as well. So,
Exactly.
having these kind of
So
rotations kind of helps them. Yeah.
we try to create Swiss knife, like one person who can be skilled at multiple things. So you can see
Correct.
Australian cricketers are all rounders mostly.
Yeah.
So we need to create such kind of things, because in today's generation it's all about adaptability and the speed.
True.
So that will always help.
Wonderful. Here, I would also would love to invite people who have joined in online on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook to share in your comments, to post any questions if you have to ask to Mr. Amith Ashokan, and also to share your thoughts on whatever we are discussing. So you're open to type, chat with us, and ask questions in the chat box. We would love to take it up as well. With that, I would love to proceed further, Amit. And as a certified professional in Microsoft, IBM, and SAFI, how do you see these certifications enhancing your ability to mentor the professionals on this platform, and especially in terms of leadership and technology adoption? So I know you have been mentioning about continuous learning and adaptability, and upskilling. But how do these certifications would help you kind of train the leadership team?
Yeah, that's an excellent question again, and I would like to tell you, like, why certification is necessary. So, I would recommend that every member or every leadership person should do a certification in a month, one or two certifications. Why? Because we as humans, we always work under little pressure. So when you have certification, you tend to delve deep into that area. So when I was learning from like studying for my Microsoft certification, I came to know what all SharePoint features are there, where to use some features which I was not used, like using in a day-to-day activity. I was able to recollect those. So certification really helps that way. You understand the vendor product very well, the OEM products very well, and you can use it effectively, and you actually challenge yourself. So certification is mandatory from my point of view. So let it be any age, uh, you should go ahead with certification, and that technical proficiency has really helped me, and I really walked the talk. Last month I've completed 5 certification. This month I'm planning to do again 5 more. So it's around 50 plus certifications, because these certification last for a year or 2 or 3 years depending on the vendors. But you keep on upskilling, it's always beneficial, because you are on the toes, because AI has come in. So you have to again uh, speed up the learning part. And leadership is all about agile practice. You have to be very agile.
Hmm,
It is not one fit size fits all. Okay,
true.
so that really helps.
And I think more so in the board role, because there are leaders who are kind of driving or navigating those organizations through the tough challenges and the volatile situations that come up. I think it is even the more essential for board
Yes.
leaders to be aware, to be agile enough, and to understand these concepts of AI and adapt to those concepts as well. So true. So, Amit, my next question to you is: in what ways do you believe your role as a mentor on the Mentor My Board can contribute to building more innovative, tech savvy, and forward looking or forward thinking leadership community on this platform?
Okay, if I'm like generally I do faculty development programs, I take up sessions for defense banks. So it's that you're actually fostering a culture of continuous learning. So I'm there to help out, and I always believe whenever you share knowledge, you will learn twice fast. And whenever you ask somebody ask questions, so I can see on the chat right side that I'm a certification guy. I help many certificates, but none of them help. But I believe that those things will be definitely helpful. I think learning never goes waste. So even if you are sharing knowledge with someone, the certification pointers really help you out.
I think
So
Mr.
that,
Brigadier Sunil Bhasin. So he's a brigadier himself, and
yes,
I'm well known to him, and he is mentioning it. But being a brigadier in itself is the biggest certification of your
yes,
grit, of your
definitely.
perseverance in that field. And I'm sure you do not need a stamp of any other certification for that kind of a position to be handled. So,
Yeah,
Brigadier.
very true. The kind of dedication, and they were walking the talk, right? They were
So
in the
true.
leadership position. So it's not a boardroom per se; it's a war zone. So you are prepared for that. It's a great learning actually. But certification definitely helps out where you want to impart knowledge. Say in some organization they prefer Microsoft certified guys for training their team members. So at that time, this certification helped me out.
True.
And
I
I'm still too I've done the cyber security certification. Only with that certification I'm able to train teams, else they won't entertain somebody imparting knowledge or working on those kind of product lines. Okay.
True. Very true. Yes. So, my last question to you, if in case there are no other questions in the chat box, so what unique perspectives do you bring to help the members of this community and the platform to achieve their business and the leadership goals that they are currently in that space? So, what are those kind of unique perspectives that you would like to bring forward for the community of Mentor My Board?
Okay. Thanks, Neha. Actually, you mentioned that I have like you've seen my LinkedIn profile, like 22 years of experience. I work with cross-domain teams, right, from banking, defense, NGOs, and in different sectors, different regions as well. Let it be East Africa, UAE, Europe, India, uh, China, all those different team members I work with. So that has actually helped me out to come up with a lot of cross industry expertise. So I can help leaders to innovate those areas or add one some useful thought process, maybe create a new growth opportunity. That way I can help them out. And I blend technology with leadership. So whatever certification I've done till now, we actually got selected in Microsoft the Founders Hub because of those certifications. So
So,
those insights I can share with the team at Mentor My Board. And as I
sure.
said, I can bring out global perspective. I can focus on ethical way of leadership. It's all about walk the talk. So I can't put in any wrong things on my LinkedIn because it's in open, right? So
True.
I can mentor leaders by what I've done till now. Okay, because even somebody who wants to teach for Indian defense, they'll take XYZ interviews, right? Before they take up somebody for that kind of role, right? Or even
Exactly.
for public sector banks. I was there for 3 months during COVID. I was working with them. So all those things will definitely, I could share those things with team members. So lifelong learning is, Brigadier Sir has actually put in lifelong learning is what he also agree with me. Thank you so much, sir. So I can help you. I can help the team on innovation, agility, all these areas.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Amit. I am sure this was a wonderful discussion from my side, and would love to have many, many more interactions with you in the future as well. Also, look forward to have you, regularly mentoring the new age startups or the business entrepreneurs who come to the platform. So, just to give a perspective out here to the audience who is watching, we are coming up with a boardroom mastery certification program, which is kind of developed for the promoters, for entrepreneurs who are looking towards the growth scale of their business, or who are kind of getting listed their companies to IPOs. So this is a not to miss because it gives you a 360-degree understanding about how boardrooms functions, what are those topics that should be taken up in the board meetings, how is it that the board meeting should be conducted, so on and so forth, with live examples, live case studies, and much more. So don't miss out the boardroom mastery certification program. If in case you wish to know more about it, you can just message us on any of the handles of social media, and we will be able to help you out with the details on the program as well. And Amit, thank you so much for joining us. It was simply a wonderful discussion with you.
Thank you so much, Neha. It was pleasure. It was more of my pleasure sharing all these insights. And I again kudos to your team for making this wonderful platform because it's a great initiative. Having an idea and implementing is both two aspects, right? You all implemented it and you're driving it with such a force. Hats off. And I see you all, the whole team grow together.
Thank you so much. That was so wonderful from your side, Amit. And just before we close, your quick two tips to the viewers who are watching us today. So, any tips that you want to share with them?
So the things which I follow, one thing is Kaizen. That is 1% improvement, no matter what. Daily 1% improvement in any area of the life. Using
Wonderful.
Pomodoro because we are very much bogged out with a lot of distraction. So 20 minutes of focused attention. And third one would be SWOTs. So that is what I follow. So I'll share that with you. Kaizen, Pomodoro, and SWOT. That is your strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. We need to identify with our own self, with your family members. You can discuss and bring the best in your life or anybody's life. We can do that.
Awesome, awesome, Amit. Thank you so much. And thank a special thank you to Brigadier Sushil Bhasin sir also for joining us and sharing about yourself and about your insights. And to each viewer who has joined us but was not able to comment. So thank you each one of you for joining us. Bye, Amit. See you.
Thank you so much. My pleasure joining you all. Thank you,